Okay, now then, I've got my video working, I do believe. Okay, today is Thursday, and I am getting ready to go get flowers for decoration. Okay, now then, this may not be as detailed as normal because I have to go get a little distance to get them. So, and I forgot my glasses downstairs, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me here. Okay, I'm gonna use my VFX foundation again today. And just starting off with my one pump. I always put it on my eyes, under my eyes. Now I gotta get my mirror because I can't see, it's close up with my phone. But I'm just gonna rub all this in here. Just going back toward the hairline. And I'm gonna get all through and around my eye here. Between my eyebrows. Okay, now I'm gonna get some more. This is my second pump. And this stuff goes a long way. Each pump, I use usually about 3 pumps. Because I want everything covered. Go up by the ear. By the ear over here. I'm going to get one more pump. So usually about 3 pumps is what it takes to do my whole face. And that's really not that much for what it does. I mean, when you're talking about covering a whole face. I'm going to go under my chin. My brush is loaded. And I'm putting this on with a foundation brush. And it's just cheap. You can get it any dollar store. I'm going to go back over everything, make sure everything's smooth. Got everything blended in. I always get right here in your nostrils too. We don't want those looking a different color. Now then, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to start with my contour stick. I'm going to go between your cheek and your jaw on both sides, down the sides of your nose. Just gives it a little highlight and a little definition to make it look like it's not just flat. And now I'm going to take this brush I have here and I'm going to blend all this in. And I'm going to go up with it. I'm not going to drag it down, because if you drag it down, it's going to look like the bottom part of your face is just dirty. Okay, we're going to blend the temples in. Forehead. Go back toward the hairline. And then down the edge of the nose, both sides. Now then. Okay. My nose is running this morning. Let's see. I think that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my let's see. Let me see a minute. What do we got here? Which one is this? This is my brown. This is my black. Okay. It's another brown. Well, light pink. And this is it. Of course, the last one I pick up. And this is my blush. What did I do with my mirror? Okay, here we are. And I'm recording this early this morning because I do have to go get those flowers. And I'll post it later. Now then, that looks good. All right. I had hair. I'm going to wipe out my brush a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to use my contour stick. And I'm just going to go under my eyes. Okay. I'm going to put a pretty good bit on here. I look like something off the Discovery Channel. Woo! Long. Okay. We're going to put that away. Now I'm going to blend all this in with a sponge. And it's supposed to be to where the sun shines. And we're going to go over it again with my highlighting in just a little bit. I'm just going to smooth all that out. I'm just going to pat it. Okay, now I'm going to use my, I think this is my translucent powder here, but it is so hard to open. Good grief. Well, I think I am anyway. There we go. And I'm going to go over my concealer stick. And if you can see my brush here, it's loaded. I'm just going to go over that, sort of set it in. And I'm going to go over all the other that I put in here. Now then. All right, now I'm going to use my, let's see, what kind of eyeshadow I'm going to use today. Well, first I have to put on my eyeliner. Then I'm using black. And I'm just going to highlight right next, or line right next to my eyelashes. and then just pull out. I'm going to do the other side, same way. And then I'm just going to pull out right there. And I'm going to trace around my eyebrows and come down. We always want to give our eyebrows an arch. They need to have some shape to them. Need to have some shape. This one almost got away from me. Ooh. Now, if they have little points, you can always smooth those out if they look too boxy or too rounded. Uh-oh. I'm dropping everything this morning. Okay, now I'm going to go over my eyeliner with my liquid liner. Okay. My kitty cat's watching me over here. I'm about to get in my box. Yeah. About to get in my little box. And this is my thicker liner that I'm using. I usually use my thinner, but this is the one I grabbed, so I'm using it. Now when I close my eyes, you can see that it just has a slight curve to it. But when I open my eyes, it has a pretty big curve. Now, if I need to stretch one out or fix it, I usually get my fingernail and I just drag it on out. And I do that on both sides. I just drag it like that. And it fills all that in. Okay, now I'm going to use my black brow powder to finish up my eyebrows. And here's my brush. And this is just a cheap brush. I've been trying to order Farmasi brushes, but every time I do, they're out of stock. But I love this little brush because it's curved all the way around. And it's small. So this is what I use for my eyebrows. And you just fill in where you outlined. You bring it on down. Now then, I think I got it filled in pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush out on my towel. Now then, and I'm going to go right here. Just in case I got some where it shouldn't be. Now, I'm going to have to find an orange eyeshadow. I do not have one. I thought I did, and somehow I misplaced it, or I was mistaken, but I don't have one. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and use what I have. What I do with my brush now. here we are. Okay. I'm going to use my pink. I'm going to go back and forth right here in my crease of my eye. It's back and forth, back and forth. And I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay, now then, let me see. I think I'm going to use my darker pink. It's more like a plum, and this is my blush here. So I'm just going to go in here at the edge and make that darker. Okay, I hope you can see how much darker it's making it here. And it takes very little. Very little. And we want to blend that in. Just back and forth. We don't want to look like we have any harsh lines going on. Okay? Now I'm going to take... I think I might take some white and use to brighten this up. I know my pinks look good, and I was originally going to use brown this morning, but I thought, no, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to use some white. Uh-oh. My brush is flying everywhere. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And we're just going to put this on the lid. And it's sort of a sparkly white. Looks good. It makes the rest of the eye stand out really good. Okay, and I'm also going to use some up by the brow, just to make that all blended and all together. Now then, there we go. All fixed up. Now then, now I'm going to go back over my eyeliner because a lot of times when you use the powder, if you've already got your eyeliner on, it will cover some of it up. But I always put my eyeliner on first because it's usually my guide where I want my eyeshadow to be. Now I'm going to use the thin brush here to just go over it, just to brighten it up, just to brighten it up just a tad. Now then, now my eyes are done. Okay, now I'm going to use my highlighting palette. I say I am. I can't ever get these things open. Goodness. Now then, here we go. Today, I do believe I'm going to use the bronze color over here on the end. Okay, and I'm going to come down my nose. My Cupid's bow here. Right here on my chin. Right here on my cheeks. This is supposed to also be where the sun shines and hits you. You want a little bit of shine going on. And then up here above the brow and in the middle and between my eyebrows. I want that to all look clean. Alright, I think we're looking good. Okay, let's see what kind of lipstick we're using today. Let me see. I've got bunches. Okay, so, got kind of a red. I think my red orange that I used yesterday would be pretty good, or this red. Ooh, that's a little too red for this top. Too purple. Well, I may have to use my fuchsia if I can find it. If I can find my fuchsia. Love my fuchsia. Yeah, here we go. Alright, first I'm going to line my lips with this liner here, and it is number 2. Hang on a second. I got to peel this sticker back. 215. Okay. So I'm going to trace my lips. And on the bottom, I'm just slightly going to go under. Hopefully you can see that. It's really light. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to use my fuchsia. I love this one. It's a bright pink. And now I'm going to use my pink lip gloss to go over it. And this is the lightest one we have. And so I'm just going to put a little in the center, the bottom, and then a little in the center on the top. Because I don't want it all over. When it starts getting all over, it starts making your lipstick run. But I like a little shine to my lipstick. Okay. We're almost done. I've got to use my Zen mascara. Almost finished. And I love the Zen. Love the Zen. And I know it's a little early to be all peppy and upbeat and all that, but gotta get started. Gotta go get my flowers. Oh, and I finally got me a mask yesterday, thank goodness. Yes, and I'm gonna have to put something inside so I don't get everything all over it. So I have to remember to do that before I go, because it's just white. We're going to put a little on the bottom. We're going to do the side. If y'all would like for me to do something, y'all just tell me, and or try something different. I'm just using my different eyeshadows. I think this eyeshadow looks pretty good today. Ooh, ooh, I got a hair. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a little extra on, because I like a bold eye. My hair keeps getting in the way. This fan up here is making my hair go nuts. And I've been trying to wish everybody happy birthdays today and keep up with everything and get all my stuff done too. And do my school and do what I need to do. Okay. I think I'm just finished. I think I am. First of all, I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go down my neck. We want all this to blend in. We don't want anything to stand out like a sore thumb or like it doesn't belong. And I'm going to take my brush here and I'm going to go under my eyes to get rid of anything that doesn't belong there. Okay, I got little hairs going everywhere. Okay, and so this is the finished product. I know, my hair's wild. I washed it just a little bit ago, and so it's got a mind of its own right now. Woo! Look at that. Crazy. It's going to take it a little while to settle down, and I may have to fix it later. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to take a picture and I'll upload here in just a little bit. So what do you think? How does it look? Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.